First and foremost, what's happening in the healthcare space in Nigeria is it's a shame. It's absolute shambles, and I feel for the Nigerian patient. And the truth of the matter is that any of us could be patients anytime. At any time, the story could change, and I feel all what is going on is uncalled for. I feel most of the issues are driven by ego. Most of the issues are driven by sentiments, and most of the issues, I feel, stem from a lack of understanding of some cardinal points. Okay, now, nobody is against members of the joint health sector. You know, and as a person, I don't like to refer to them as dress. So this me as a person. They are nurses. They are pharmacists, they are lab scientists, okay? They are physiotherapists, okay? They are all human beings. And we cite the example of the human body. We have the brain, we have the heart, we have the neck. Everybody functions, okay, in a coordinated fashion. Note that word coordination, in a coordinated fashion, in order to ensure our existence as human beings. And that is the way the health sector is structured, okay? Now, the fact that the heart pumps blood, okay, does that mean that the whole body is the heart? The brain controls the heart. The brain contributes to the functioning of the heart. Okay, even if the brain can say, okay, I'm the most superior to all of this. Yes, the brain, you are working, but you don't have a way of expressing what's emanating from your brain. Your mouth is not functioning, or you can't hear, or you can't see, or any of your senses is blunted. So I think the way to look at it, okay, is to ask ourselves, why are we operating in the health sector? We are in this sector because of the Nigerian patients. We are in this sector because of Nigerians. And that should be the driving force. Excuse me, sir. When there is no order, when there is no leadership, we leave room, okay, for decay. We leave room for disorderliness. Someone must coordinate. We are all partners in progress. We are like humans. We are like a vehicle. Various parts, but each part is important. No part should say, yes, because I'm not the engine, I want to be like the engine. You can never be like the engine. And truth be told, nurses can never be like doctors and vice versa. Physiotherapists can never be like doctors and vice versa. Do you understand? And everyone has his unique role to play, okay, in the service and the interest of the patient, the Nigerian patient, as it were. So I think it's fallacy. Do you understand? It's an emotional statement to whip up unnecessary sentiment to say, doctors are against nurses, doctors are against pharmacists, doctors are against that. Hell no, I don't think that's fair. Yes, the discourse here is money. Now, no one, I don't think I've had, I may be wrong, but I don't think I've had any doctor say they're against pay rise for GSU. What we are saying is this: there is a concept called relativity. Relativity means in terms of pay structure. Are you with me? In terms of pay structure, there's a gap between the doctor, the nurse, the pharmacy. And it is a global thing. It is not something that is unique to this country. Do you understand? Parity across board, I must say, I make bold to say, it's absurd, and it is uncalled for. And I feel that is not the issue that we should face in the healthcare sector. There are a lot of systemic abnormalities. There are a lot of things that we need to address beyond pay, beyond attaining parity with doctors. There are a lot of other issues which I feel we should focus on, and which I feel for the Nigerian patients. It's simply a sad reflection of our system, why we don't really pay attention to data collection and all this and all this. But I'm sure there will have been casualties as a result of this, which is sad. And that is why we need to sit down and ask ourselves. In fact, if I were the government, I would use this opportunity to declare a state of emergency in the health sector and sit down and let's have a honest conversation about the way forward. We cannot continue like this. No, we're no good. The era, as far as we are concerned, strike, the issue of strike is last resort. There are a lot of avenues we explore before we get to the option of strike. And I personally feel that sometimes, you know, the way we handle issues sometimes in this country can be better. Do you understand? But the issue of strike, as much as possible in this day and age, as much as possible, you should do away with it. Not because you don't have germination, but like I said, I've been hammering on, we need to focus on Nigeria and Nigerian. The Nigerian patient is suffering. And those are not the issues. There are a lot of issues. There are a lot of systemic failures which we need to address. We need to address. Yes, we look at it. Look at our equipment. There are lots of Nigerian doctors practicing and thriving elsewhere in the world. They want to come up, but many of them, when they look at it, okay, even if I come up with all my high-tech and advanced skills, can I perform the surgeries I perform elsewhere? Can I perform it in Nigeria? Then you look at the society. You look at the society. Paucity of electricity, water, bad roads, all manner of stuff. I'm sure you are aware, you've heard that a lot of Nigerians, highly skilled Nigerians, are migrating to Canada. It is not just it's not just an issue of money. It's an issue of people moving to places where the system works, where you can wake up and predict and say, okay, today my train leaves by 9:30, and you'll be okay. Those are the issues I feel we should be addressing as Nigerians, not this ego, you tackle me, I do about you, all this kind of, no.